It calms me to look at her. It's as though I have been reunited with a part of me I never knew was missing. Hardly surprising. You did design and build her. I bear good news. The Seatseers have granted our request to the House of the Enterprise. We may take as long as we require to repair her. Of course, it would be rank folly to take one moment more than we require. Garuda, lest we forget, grows stronger by the hour. If we are to have any hope of wresting this benighted realm of her talons, it must needs be soon. Though I am no expert on the workings of airships, it seems plain to me that the Enterprise suffered much from her time in the wilderness. Am I not correct, Sid? You are. Frankly, it's a miracle she carried us this far. As you know, the Howling Eye is encircled by a raging tempest, apt to turn proud trees to matchwood. Our battle will end before it begins if the Enterprise cannot weather the storm. Given time, I believe I can fully repair her. But if this tempest is as fearsome as you say, even that may not be enough. Confound it. There must be a way to brave the fury of the elements. The elements. But of course, that's it. We work upon the element itself. Using the power of a corrupted crystal, we could clear a path through the storm and spare the Enterprise a battering. I see. You propose to utilize the properties of a crystal to alter the elemental aspect of the barrier. It seems so childishly simple in retrospect. Though mayhap not to you, Yue. We speak of the manifestation over aspected ether that can be found throughout Eorzea. Since the calamity disrupted the land's etheric currents, such crystals have become comparatively commonplace, which has been the cause of a great woe, as they are known to warp etheric energies, including those of living organisms. The point is, we could theoretically use a corrupted crystal to convert the wind-affected ether comprising Garuda's barrier into another one aspect that she cannot control. With certain modifications, the Enterprise should be able to deliver us to the Howling Eye in comfort, however hard Garuda blows. But we are getting ahead of ourselves. All of this rests upon our ability to procure a crystal with necessary properties. Have you any idea where we might acquire one? No, but I know a man who might. A scholar by the name of Lambertant, Lambertaint, who resides in Camp Drybone. Strange as it may sound, I met him during my time at the church. Well, Marcus did, I suppose. Whether out of pity or for want of more willing listener, he would talk to me for hours at a time about his etheric studies, corrupted crystals being his pet subject. It was a result of these conversations that poor Marcus was observed to possess an uncommon knack for a theoretical science. Yue, I need to return to Thanalan and seek out this scholar. Sid and I will set about repairing the Enterprise in your absence. Alright, so let's go ahead and see if we can meet with this guy. let's see. Oh, missed it. Oh, I guess he's under here. There he is. Why, yes. I am Professor Lambertaine. Beg pardon? You wish to hear about my research on corrupted crystals? Truly? Well, nothing would give me greater pleasure than to discuss my work with a fellow man of science. Great. Ah, so rare it is to find fellow intellectuals in this region. It is even rarer to find one capable of comprehending the nature of corrupted crystals. Come to think of it, there was another, a hermit whom the church had given sanctuary. Curious fellow, unsociable, rather daft at first impression, yet possessive of an amazing affinity towards the scientific pursuits. But to the matter at hand, did you say you wished not to conduct field observations but to harvest a corrupted crystal? Egads, man! At least take necessary precautions so that you do not suffer from exposure to its harmful energies. I'm beginning to wonder if you have sufficient qualifications to handle such hazardous materials. Still, your ignorance is somehow endearing. Luckily for you, I have precisely the means by which these inherent dangers may be averted. Simply store the crystal you seek within this warded pot to protect yourself from its deleterious effects. Though, I suppose you will be bombarded with its energies until you place it within the vessel. Well, perhaps it shall motivate you to move quickly. In any case, take the pot to Hahasako, a student of mine monitoring the flow of ether at Highbridge. Explain to him your quest, and he shall instruct you on the finer points of crystal harvesting. Alright, time to harvest the crystal. Oh. There we go. Alright, let's see. Hahasako should be nearby. I wonder if he's down here. Yeah, there he is. How many times must I be made to explain myself? I am not contemplating suicide, you imbecile. I have chosen this precise position to perform scientific measurements. Oh, well, my bad, but I need some assistance. What have we here? A containment vessel? Why, this is the handiwork of Professor Lambertaine. You thieving knave. I shall call for the... Oh, you say the man himself lent it to you? Then you must have sought me out for his instruction, which means he believes me experienced enough to expound upon his explanations. At last, the recognition I so rightfully deserve. Oh, Frab, just stay. Calais. That I should be chosen to guide this man. Yes, I, Hahasako, greatest of Professor Lambertaine's pupils, shall see that you successfully quarry your quarry. Your timing is impeccable. In fact, for I was just preparing to procure corrupted crystals from the burning wall for my personal research. There, the devastating destruction caused by the calamity has blessed us with a bounty of sublime specimens. But something tells me that not but a perfect piece will satisfy your high standards, in which case you must needs descend to the deepest depths. Amidst the flowing waters and murderous mirror of knives lies the most fantastic formations I've found thus far. Take this highly advanced researcher's tool and use it to separate a small fragment from the large cluster. Place it within the warded pot and bear it back to me for inspection. The path which leads from Burgundy Falls to the baseline of the Berlin Wall is treacherous and terrifying, but advance with appropriate caution and you shall surely survive. To the wall it is, then. Let's see, should be able to follow this. Yep. Let's see. We need to go to the base, I think he said. Let's try this. Or maybe not. Let's try this other path. Well, so far this seems to be heading to the right direction. There we go, made it. Now we just need to collect. Okay, so that's that. Now to head back. Okay, not that way. Damn, I got lost. Wrong direction, it seems. Wait, I didn't even gather it, I just broke it off. Good thing I didn't get too far. Excuse me. Alright. Now let's head back. Hopefully I take the right path this time. There we go, I think I got it. Yeah. Not gonna lie, those Furble kind of remind me of Karibo from Yu-Gi-Oh! Now to have these crystals inspected. I see you've come galumping back. Have you the crystal then? Well, let's see if I've galumped back with the right crystal. What a prodigiously large and lovely crystal! Professor Lambertine will doubtless chortle with joy when you present it to him in person. Oh, and upon your return, do remember to recount how I helped you with your harvesting. You got it, buddy. Okay, so back to Professor Lambertine's. My keen scholar senses tell me that you've obtained a corrupted crystal. Am I right? Well, let me see if I can get a better angle. There we go. But you should tell me if I've gotten the right stuff. If you would grant me a moment to examine the crystal. Ah, it is as you desired. A corrupted crystal overflowing with wind-aspected ether. Remind me, for what purposes did you intend to use the crystal again? What? To breach a barrier comprised of wind-aspected ether? Oh dear. That may prove problematic, as this crystal would only serve to strengthen the barrier. I suppose I am at fault for not inquiring as to your objectives from the start. Had I known your intent, I would have never sent you to Hahasaka. But what is science if not trial and error? And can you truly say that this failure has taught you nothing? Think, man. Now that you understand the methods necessary to safely collect the corrupted crystal, you would doubtless have no difficulty doing so once more. What's more, the crystal you've collected can serve as an invaluable source for theoretical studies conducted by the students of Eldestion. You've heard of them? Well, I don't mean to boast, but I have a professional relationship with the organization. Not as equals, of course. I would never be so bold as to claim that level of expertise. Are you alright? Your eyes seem to have glazed over for a moment. Anyway, I shan't keep you from your task. You've still a corrupted crystal to find. I see talking to him will try to put me to sleep. But where will we find this crystal that we need? Corrupted crystals of sufficient size and strength are not all that common, I fear. Fortunately, one of my other students, Sayana, claims to have discovered another promising site in Eastern Lenosha. Wait, that's not correct. Eastern Lenosha was where she was nearly killed when wandering too close to an Imperial castrum. Now that made for an amusing anecdote. It was Western Lenosha, very serious, on the Isle of Umber to be precise. I can't recall her exact reasoning. Something to do with one of Dalamud's talons or some such nonsense. What I can say for certain is that she is still in Ailport, attempting to gain access to the Isles. Why not travel there and see if Sayana's inquiries bear fruit? If you can look past the crass and violent ways of the local pirates, you might find your time there quite pleasurable. Oh, and do not forget to take your makeshift warded pot, lest she think you unprepared for the task. You got it, so I guess we're going to Ailport. Alright, Ailport. Is she up here? Yeah. Huh? Corrupted crystals? Sir, I've no interest in being the butt of your jokes, so if you've no other reason for addressing me, kindly leave me be. Well, I do have reasons to bother you. Well, I'll be damned! Professor Lambertine did send you. Beg your pardon, it seems we got off on the wrong foot. I am Siana, greatest of the professor's pupils, which is doubtless why he bid you to seek me out. Indeed, I'm an accomplished scholar with an extensive background in... Oh, gods, just listen to me prattle on and on. I must have given this introduction a dozen times by now. Well, can you help me or not? I told the professor in my many missives, I believe that the area surrounding Sirius is replete with corrupted crystals of exceptional strength. Unfortunately, I've yet to test my hypothesis, as all access to the Isles of Umbra is prohibited at present, for reasons unknown to me. You see, my attempts to acquire this information are often met with annoyance and disdain. It's rather puzzling, since I always take time to explain my motives in great detail to the subjects in my questioning. Mayhap you will have better luck wresting the information from these yellow jackets. I've all but given up at this point. Okay, so we just need to talk to a yellow jacket. There's one right here. Perfect. You're keen on traveling to the Isles of Umbra? Bloody hells, lad. Are you drunk or just crazy? Nothing there but death, death and more death. Okay. So it's dangerous. Let's see, do we have someone in a tavern or something? Nope. Let's see, supposed to be on this level. What if it was just behind them? Nope, not seeing anyone up here. Maybe it's in... through here. Hello? Nope, not in here. What the... in where? You know what, we'll come back to that one. The Isles of Umbra? What interest have you in the godforsaken place? Ever since we were forced to abandon Sirius, the Isles have become not more than a graveyard for ships unable to navigate the shores, and a purgatory for the souls dragged down to the depths with them. Okay, so again, no one should go there because it's dangerous. I really do need to find me some pants. Hmm. These will do for now. Still, where in the world? Is there a better map? Yeah, it should be. Okay, so not in here after all. What if they're on the other side of this wall? Which doesn't seem to be the case. Oh, there you are. Ah, he startled me. Don't you know better than to sneak up on a person at a time like this? Well, with all the fatuous gossip of spirits and specters haunting the Isles of Umbra, just because I know it's nonsense doesn't make it any less frightening. Wait, so how did you get up here? Unless you, like, fell? Okay, then. Well, we got what we needed. Ah, Yui, you returned. Tell me of your findings. Really? Infected with undead, you say? That... that's a very, very interesting development. Excuse me for a moment while I gather my thoughts. Yeah, not really keen on the idea of, undead walking around, huh? Worry not, my friend. I've given your findings some thought, and I've concluded that this talk of spirits is not more than local folklore. As for why all travel of the Isles of Umbra is restricted, well, mayhap it's considered too dangerous, owing to the abandonment of fair Sirius. Yes, well, anyway, while you were questioning those yellow jackets, I paid a visit to the local pub, since even an esteemed scholar like myself enjoys dulling her wits on occasion. It was there that I heard of a man named Skyfriend, who was recently detained after returning from, wait for it, the Isles of Umbra. This is the first I've heard of someone actually traveling to and from there, so I'm curious as to how he obtained permission. Mind having a chat with him in my stead? He was arrested after all, so I'm not somewhat reticent to approach him myself. Okay, so he went to the Isle and he got arrested, so more than likely he did it without permission. Alright, let's see what he has to say. Oh, this one's a new one. I I have to go back. She calls to me, sings to me. Ugh, tell me, Midoa, I'm sorry. Give him this. He was right. Or or could you release me? Yes, yes, release me. I will go and tell her. Let me let me go to her. Hmm. Either he's been lulled by some kind of a siren, or he's meeting someone uh, under cover of dark, so to speak. Who are we talking to? Alright. Tiana. My bad, girl. I forgot to update you. What did Skyfriend have to say? That's not terribly helpful. I couldn't care less about how much he misses his favorite bar wench. But what was that about a man named Yumidella? Wait, I know that name. That's the bastard who grabbed me, my arse the other day at the pub. Well, if you want to give him that feather, be my guest. I'm not going anywhere near him with his wandering hands. I mean, I guess that kind of stuff does happen in pubs, especially after a few drinks. Wait a minute. Is he? Yes, he is. He's having a good look at this Makote, it looks like. Another initiate, are ye? No? Then what are ye? Speak up, son. I can't hear you. Oh, I have the golden feather for you. Darker me. Is that what I think it is? Nah, couldn't be. You found this, you say? Where did you say you found it? Skyfern, you say? Was hoping to have a word with the lad, but it sounds like there's not left twixt his ears. He was supposed to help patch up for Sirius, he was. Company sent me to supervise a lot of them. Weren't getting work done on their own, see? Half of them walked off, half of them ran off, half of them up and vanished. What's that? You be looking for a passage to the Isle of Umbra? Why didn't you say so? I've been thinking about dispatching someone to take a look on behalf of old Mimidoa. Tell him how the land lies. Ain't nobody been interested till you came calling. A whole pool's up in arms about spirits and so forth. If I had the guild, I'd hire the self-sort and let 'em sort it out. Oh, well, I'm here to sort it out then. So you went and had word with Mididoa? I hope the valuable time you saw fit to waste amounted to something. Well, yeah, it actually did, because I got a little permission slip. You mean that disgusting creature was Skyfriend's superior? I find that hard to believe. But this rite of passage does appear to be genuine, so it must be true. I must say, it's a relief to work with such an industrious man as you. I look forward to hearing of the discoveries you make on the Isle of Umbra without me. But you said you wanted to go. You're scared. Fine, fine. I fail to see the justification for dragging me along on your journey, but if you insist, I will go as well. Okay, let's go then. Now, where is the... Oh, just ahead. Huh. Take me to the Isle of Umbra, he bids, as simple as... Oh, I see you've got a rite of passage. Alright then, come aboard. Simple as that.